happen. I'd like to apologize for the inconvenience there. We had some technical difficulties, but we are now back and up and running. Score is 19-6 here.
Harper Cone takes it down the court. Passes it to Centrelli. To Ekwe. Heavily guarded. Finds Moffitt.
Moffitt going to try and find a play here. She's going to get out to Laverghetta. Laverghetta gets out to Centrelli. Centrelli going to try and find a play here. Centrelli gets out to Moffitt. Moffitt to Cone. Cone looking for an option here. Laverghetta with her.
Tries to find a man, Ekwe. Wow.
No good.
Here comes West Milford. The shot, no good. Rebound. Still have it. Moffitt guarding.
And the play. That's going to be taken. And that's going to be Mahwah ball. And so here is Centrelli. Centrelli's going to get out to Cone.
Cone takes it down the court slowly. Moffitt guards. To Ekwe. Centrelli.
There we go.
Harper Cone. To the middle. The shot. Good!
Cone 21-6 Mahwah, and they are blowing West Milford out of the water here. So here is Veka. Rocco is going to get it out to Mascarenis, who's going to get it out to Benowitz, who's going to
Cone guards
to space with a shot.
No good.
No good.
2 free throws coming up.
Yep.
Personal fouls on the Thunderbirds. Number 0, Olivia Centrelli, her first team's third. At the line for the Highlanders, number 20, Laurel Space, shooting 2.
Laurel Space at the free throw line. Takes a couple dribbles.
Space with the shot.
No good.
So now, here's Homer checking into the game for Centrelli. And here is Space. Second shot.
Good.
Good.
21-7. 2 minutes and 26 seconds left in the second quarter. Cone takes it down the court.
Here's Cone. Cone trying to find a play here as she has 2:18 left in the quarter. Gets it out to Ekwe. Ekwe's going to get out to Comer. Comer trying to find a play here. She's going to drive the net. No good. And Comer trying to get the save there, but that's out of bounds. Comer's been playing a very defensive game. You know, she's been checked in and out twice now, but you know she's been playing really good. But she has officially reached the 50-point mark we were talking about earlier. But here is Space trying to find a player, and that's a nice shot right there from West Milford.
Heavily contested.
Oh yeah, 100%.
West Milford making a little comeback here. They have 6 points in the quarter.
Yep.
They're still keeping it in, you know. This is a 4-quarter basketball game, not 2.
Yeah, exactly. But here is Mahwah.
Comer. Oh. Fake. And a foul.
1:29 left to play in the half.
Fouls on the Highlanders, number 33.
Emma Jordan subs in for Savannah Ekwe. So some good points, some good time for Savannah.
Definitely.
And here is Cone. Takes a couple steps. Finds Laverghetta. Back to Cone. The shot. No good. A little bit wide. Space drives it down the court. Sorry, Mascarenis.
Here's Veka.
Shot. No good. Comer with the rebound. Oh, behind the back.
Last minute to play in the quarter. Here's Laverghetta. Laverghetta's going to get out to Cone. Cone trying to find a play here. She gets out to Laverghetta, and it's good! Laverghetta with a great seconds left to play in this game here. And here's Baku who's going to drive the ball down. And she's going to get it out. And here is Benowitz. She's going to get out. And travel right there. 35 seconds left to play. 23-9. It is Thunderbird ball here. Thunderbirds about to finish this quarter here, not letting West Milford have double digits at the end of the quarter.
This is great.
Most likely.
35 seconds left.
Yep. So here's Cone who's going to drive the ball up.
Here's Cone.
And 29 seconds left to play here. Here's Cone. Cone's going to drive the basket. He gets out to Jordan, and that's going to be a travel. They are not hesitant to call anything tonight. They are very strict in this game, but this is a state game for a reason here.
Yep.
And we'll see what happens at the end of the quarter. There's Veka trying to find an opportunity, gets out to space. Heavy defense there though from Bella Moffett. And then here's Space. Space is getting it out to Ryan there. So Mahwah will let up double digits for West Milford, but is not too bad because they have a
10 seconds left
right now.
Cone takes it down. Maybe another buzzer beater here.
Will we?
To Cone. 4,
3, 2. Cone driving the net to Moffett. Moffett with the shot. No good. 23-11. All right. That is a huge quarter right there for Mahwah, and that's what you want to do with coming into a quarter like that. 23 Mahwah, 11 West Milford when we return. Mahwah Thunderbirds lead the West Milford Highlanders 23-11 after the end of the second half, or at the end of the first half, Jake. So let's get right into this. What can we assess from the first half?
I think that we can assess that our defense is just creating so many plays for the offense, and I think the 12-point differential, honestly, if we didn't get any steals, I think it'll be a tie game.
Definitely.
It'll be a tie game.
I think West Milford has just genuinely not been playing their game.
Yep.
We're
Step it up a little bit.
We're seeing a lot of these. I mean, listen, they did step it up a little bit in the second quarter. Obviously this isn't the whole team that we've seen. They battled a 500 record, so I mean, they didn't just play the second seed for no reason. So. Is this the last of them? I think we'll see. No, I don't think it is. I think they'll come out and have a really good second quarter. And as always, you shouldn't ever really estimate anybody, or underestimate somebody, So that's something I think they're going to bring to the table in the second half here. So, like I said, you should not underestimate them. But let's talk about this Mahwah offense for a second here. The Mahwah Thunderbirds came out strong here. Good shots from Marissa Lavergetta, Comer, Hard, and even Taylor Tremblay, who obviously she's been lighting up before the whole season. But something about this game tonight, man. She's had a great game so far, and she's been doing nothing but
Stars
excellent.
coming up big.
100%, man. So I'm really proud of what she's been doing, and the whole team should be.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, this team really. I look at the stats, and I really think that they really have a shot at going and bringing home a state title, hopefully. And I would be honored to broadcast that game live here. Anyways, like I said, we were talking about it earlier. We were looking at it earlier. But let's go look at bracket again. Why don't you say that, right? So we're looking at the bracket again. Mahwah Thunderbirds, they're the second seed, and West Milford is the 10th seed, obviously. You look at Glen Rock and Leona. Glen Rock's obviously going to win that game. You look at like West Milford and Morris Knowles. We talked with our good friend Paul from WCTV, man. He knows he wants Westwood to come to the birdcage and play us. And why don't you go ahead and talk about this McQuonic Jefferson game? Who do you think's got that? I mean, obviously, McQuonic's the #1 threat. So why don't you talk about that?
I think it's going to be a tough game. I got McQuonic winning, but I think it's going to be close because I said before. What? I said before, this game is it's going to be a tough game. All these teams are fighting to win.
Exactly. But yeah, no, like you said, you pretty much summed it up perfectly. Mahwah, they're playing nothing but dominance right now, and this is just one really good team that just keeps on performing, and nothing but great things coming from them. But the second half is coming up soon. Mahwah Thunderbirds 23, West Milford 11. When we return. We'd like to give an update to everybody that's watching our Mahwah boys basketball team, which we usually cover. They are losing right now 17-22 against the Ramsey Rams at the half right now. We're going to give a little bit of love to them. Let's give them some support. So we'll be right back on the Sports Talk Radio. Mahwah Thunderbirds, Mahwah Girls Thunderbirds, West Milford Highlanders when we return. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The Mahwah Thunderbirds are up 23-11 to the West Milford Highlanders. And Chase, like we talked about in the halftime show, the key elements to this next half are
Defense.
defense. Number one thing, Mahwah's been playing great defense, but also offense. And also the West Milford can't let up any more turnovers for this team. And it's very important for this team. And you know, Coach Roach, you know you're going to keep playing this team, and you know you're going to keep playing that defensive pressure like Mahwah's been doing this whole entire game. So, you know, you got, like I said, man, you got to keep that up, and everything's going to fall into place here. But here's Mahwah, 23-11. You're 16 minutes away from advancing to the semifinals. Yep. So now here's Taylor Tremblay. Trembley's going to pick it up to Margaret Cone. Cone now with the ball. She's going to try and find an option here as she's contested. But here is Tremblay. Tremblay trying to find an option here. She gets out to Centrelli. Centrelli to Laverghetta. Laverghetta. She's going to come out. Gets up to Centrelli. Centrelli to Laverghetta. Laverghetta to Cone. Cone looking for an option here. She got Centrelli on the left and Tremblay on the right. Gets out to Tremblay. Tremblay's going to find an option here, and it's almost stolen, but here's Tremblay who's getting it back to Cone. Cone's looking for an option. She's got Centrelli on the left.
Oh, Cone's
Cone with a move. To Tremblay. Tremblay trying to find an option here.
Gets it down low.
Jordan. They've had it in the zone now for the whole entire minute, and that's going to be a shooting foul, and Mahwah is now going to shoot two. Emma Jordan shooting two. Emma Jordan, tallest player on the team, 6'3".
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Here's Jordan. Jordan is 28 for 47 now, 29 for 48. So that's 24 for the Birds. Jordan with the next shot. No good. And it's going to be recovered by West Milford. And that's some good pressure there by Tremblay. Tremblay now trying to find an option here. And it's going to get out to West Milford. West Milford, the shot no good. And here's Centrelli. Centrelli with a nice play here. Vaco with the pressure. And still pressuring Centrelli. Centrelli's going to get out to Cone. Cone looking for an option here, as she is contested by Mascarenes. And here's Cone. Cone getting it out to Tremblay. Tremblay trying to find an option here as she's contested by Archniga. And here's Cone. Cone's getting it out to Centrelli. Centrelli down to Jordan. Jordan trying to find an option here. Gets back to Centrelli. Centrelli gets it to Cone. Cone getting it to Jordan. Jordan going to get it to Tremblay. Tremblay looking for an option here. Here's Cone.
Just taking time off the clock. That's what you need to do in this time of the game. You know?
Mascarenes is heavily contesting Cone. And now here's Centrelli. Centrelli to Tremblay. It's just those three passing it back to each other. Tremblay, Cone, and Centrelli. It's almost like it's playing. And that's a foul. And that is Aubrey Fritz who contests the call. She doesn't agree with it. But here's Centrelli. Centrelli is going to try and find an option here, as she's going to find Laverghetta. Laverghetta's going to get out to Jordan. Jordan with the shot, no good. And it's rebounded by Fritz from West Milford. So here's Space now. Space is contested by Cone. And I'd like to say, man, head coach Karen Roach, she is passionate. I will tell you that. Here's Vaca with the shot, no
That's
good.
What you need. You need a passionate coach.
That's what wins championships. There is Space. Space going to get out to Vaca. And that's going to be taken by here's Space. Space is going to get out to Archniga. Archniga with the three, no good. It's going to be taken by Marquinez. And it's going to be stolen. And there's Jordan with the play. And that's a huge block there by Centrelli. And that's going to go out. Excuse me, that's going to be a foul. So that means that Fritz is going to go to him. And on top of a passionate coach, you need a coach that really touches the kids too.
Yeah.
You know, and that's one thing like high school coaches miss nowadays. And definitely that's what, you know, you got somebody from Coach Rich. But here's Fritz. Fritz with the shot. It's no good.
They've been off with the free throws.
Yeah. And here is Fritz at the line one more time for the second shot. Shot, no good. And That's out by Veka. That's some good defense there. Oh, no, excuse me. They're going to call that out on Centrelli. Centrelli disagreeing with the call. I don't know. That didn't look out on her.
Yeah.
There's Veka. Veka's going to get out to space. Oh, some pressure there. There's Veka. Veka's going to get out to Archiniga. Archiniga with the shot. No good. It's going to be taken by Centrelli. Centrelli's got Jordan with the Hail Mary. And nothing out there. But here's Jordan. Jordan can drive the paint.
To Tremblay.
Tremblay for three.
No good.
Here is Space. Space going to drive it out. Space is going to get Veka, and that's almost out. But here's Veka with an interesting behind-the-back layup. And here's Laverghetta. Laverghetta is going to drive this ball up the court. Get out to Cone. Cone for three. Good! And that's 27 to 11. And Harper Cone with another three tonight. That's going to go the other way. This is going to be Mahwah ball. 27 to 11, and that is the first, and that is only the 4th point of the quarter.
Yep.
And we are almost halfway through this quarter. Jordan heavily pressured by Aubrey Fritz. So here is Harper Cone. Cone trying to find an option here as she's contested by Marskinis. Cone getting out to Tremblay. Tremblay going to get out to Jordan. Oh, and that's a bad pass from Jordan. That's going to be taken by Fritz. Here's Fritz to Marskinis to Veka. Veka with a nice put up, and she's going to make that 13 for West Milford.
Here is Jordan to Laverghetta. Odd man rush. Drives to the basket. Foul. Two shots coming right up.
We'll be right back.
Yep.
And we have returned here. And here's Laverghetta. She's at the line.
Going great.
Mr. Pelletier now joining us on the side. And here is Laverghetta with the shot. It's good. So Laverghetta, she now becomes 112 for 18. 27 to 17 Ramsey against the boys right now. There's Laverghetta at the line. She shoots. And it's good.
Good. 2 for 2.
So we have our update from Mr. Pelletier, who has told us that Ramsey is now up 27 to 17 against the Mahwah boys basketball team. Hopefully they can make a comeback here, you know. And we've seen them make a comeback against Ramsey. We literally watched them live. And that's a great shot right there. Sarah Benowitz is going to get to make it 16 now.
Laverghetta with a drive. Wow,
good. And here's Veka. Veka trying to find an option here as she gets it out to Space. Space. That's a foul on Centrelli. And that's tough right there. Centrelli, who has been not having a great quarter so far, but has been had a really good first quarter. Now Laurel Space now going to the line. Space has 6 points on the night. And that's good. Space with 7 makes it 17 now for West Milford.
So, you know, they're fighting still. They're not out of it.
Yeah. I mean, they were down 14 at the end of the half.
Yep.
Or no, excuse me, 12.
So it's 12 right now.
Still
but,
12.
You know.
Space could make it 11, and she does. That's a nice swish right there. And now Allie Gruber now checking into the game for the first time, and she's going to take out O'Brien. So here's Laverghetta. Laverghetta going down the court. She's going to get out to Now it's going to be taken by Space. Space puts it up. No good. And that's a foul on Laverghetta. And here's Space is going to go to the line. A little bit of light left in here for West Milford. 3:14 left to play in the half.
They can cut this lead to 9.
Excuse me, in the quarter. Laurel Space has 8 points on the night. She could cut the lead once again. Comer now checking into the game for Jordan. And Lichtenheim now in the game too for Centrelli.
No good.
And that's no good from Space. Space still trying to find some light here. as she is now at the line once again. With the shot. And it's good. She makes it 19 for West Milford. 3:14 left to play in the game. And here's Comer. Comer now going to drive this ball down the court. Comer's got Cone on the left. Now moves. She's got Laverghetta with the screen. Out to Hoffett. Hoffett with the drive. No good. Well, she's going to go to the line and shoot two.
She's playing a hard game too. She's playing good.
You know, she doesn't really get into the game very often, but when she does, she's very feisty, and you know, she's a really. And that's
the whole team.
That's my whole thing. This whole team plays with heart.
Yep.
You know?
That's what you need.
And it's been fun covering them. I'm not gonna lie. So here's Hoffett. Hoffett with the shot. No good. Moffitt trying to make it 30 for the Birds. The shot. And she does. 30 for the Birds now. But they're not giving up. Here's Veka. Veka trying to find a shot here, and she's going to get it out to Wardlaw. Wardlaw is going to get the Space. Space is going to find Wardlaw once again. Excuse me, Gruber. And here's the shot from Benowitz, and that's out of bounds. It hit the rim and then hit the top of the backboard. So here is Comer's now going to come out of bounds and checking in for Mahwah. And she's going to go a Hail Mary play here to Laverghetta, but that's going to be hit out by Space. And so it's going to be Mahwah ball. Laverghetta is now going to play it in. Laverghetta gets at the Cone, who is contested by Wardlaw. Here's Cone trying to find an option. Here she's got Lichtenheim on the left. Moffitt with the screen. Here's Cone. Here's Lichtenheim. Lichtenheim trying to play. And here's Moffitt. Moffitt got some option here. Drives the net. And no good.
And she's creating those plays, which is great.
So there's a foul. So Mahwah will go to the line here. 32-19.
Fouls on the Highlanders, number 33, Sarah.
Moffitt looking for a play. 32-19 rating. And Moffitt with a nice shot there. 31-19 here. There's Moffitt. Again. And it's good. So 32-19 now Mahwah with 2:20 left to play in the quarter. Here's Veka. Veka is now going to go down. And she's going to... That's a bad pass. It's taken by Comer.
Here's Comer. Goes down court. Finds Moffitt with the shot. Go!
Oh!
That's great second effort, but is West
Moffitt took a shot from the three-point line, and it rolled around the rim for a little bit.
And she got it back.
And they got it back, but it did not go in, but then it became West Milford ball. So now here is...
Very efficient.
So now here is Vaca. Vaca trying to find a play here, as she's contested by Laverghetta. And finally, here is Space. Space trying to find a play here as she gets it out to Gruber. And that's out by Space, so it's going to be Mahwah ball. Is it, though? No, it's West Milford ball. And so now here is Kaylee Masterheads, who's going to check in now. So now a minute 43 left to play in the quarter. Here's Laurel Space, gets it out to Archniga, who's going to get it back out to Masnikins. Masnikins is going to get it out to Archniga. Archniga with the shot, no good. And it's rebounded by Wardlaw, and that's going to be West Milford ball. No, Mahwah ball. As that's going to be a jump ball. 1:26 left to play in the third quarter here. 32-19 Mahwah. And West Milford or Mahwah not deciding to take a timeout right now. Is that risky?
Nah, I think there's still a little bit of time left, but we're getting close here.
That's true. That's true. I'd like to shout out Mr. J. Texting us to the game. Always love the love from Mr. J. And even if you look at, we got our fantasy baseball league coming up. Steven looking to, he's mad, man. He didn't win, right?
No,
Mr. J won it last year. he wants to, he wants his championship back, so we know he's gonna fight. But I actually do have intentions of trying this year.
Yeah,
so
same.
I'm not gonna just let Steven stomp all over us. You see what I did? But now here's Wardlaw. Wardlaw is gonna take the shot, and it's good. 34-21 here. A minute left to play in the quarter. Comer not getting anything generated there. So Mahwah, like we said, if they win this game, which they will most likely will, they will play either Glenrock or Lonia. And I think Glenrock's probably going to win that game, like we said earlier. So we could be back here this week.
Yeah.
But we'll see. There's Wardlaw. He's going to get it out. Here's Vaca. Vaca trying to get a play here. She shoots it, and it's good. West Milford cutting the lead down back to 11 now. And now here's Comer with 39 seconds left to play in the quarter. And a lot of pressure here. Here's Wardlaw. Oh, and he gets it out to Moffitt. Moffitt going to get out to Lichtenheim.
Here, Lichtenheim driving to Tremblay. The shot. No good. Rebound by Moffitt. Jump ball. And it's Mahwah's ball. Oh no, West Milford's ball.
22 seconds left to play in the quarter. 34-23 Mahwah. There's Vaca trying to find a play here. As she tries to get an inbound. Can't find an option here. And she finally gets it out to Laurel Space. I think that was 4 seconds.
That was close.
And the play here looks like that's going to be a foul on Moffitt. So 19.5 left to play in the quarter here. 34-23. This is a tough game for West Milford, as here is Vaca. Vaca trying to find a play here, and she's going to Hail Mary that to Space. Space going to get it to Archaniga. Archaniga getting back out to Vaca, who's going to get it. Oh, that's a kick play out to...
No good. They get their own rebound, though.
Stolen by Comer. So here is Comer. Comer trying to find an option here, and looks like that's going to be out of bounds.
5 seconds left. Maybe another buzzer beater?
Potentially.
Let's see. I think they're going to get it out to Tremblay.
Lichtenheim.
Here's Lichtenheim.
To Lavergetta.
And
that's tough. So here's Wardlaw. Wardlaw thought she was going to take a shot there, but that's going to be the end of the quarter.
Okay.
34-23 when we return. Mahwah up 34-23 now at the start of the fourth quarter. West Milford on their last lives here. But here comes Taylor Tremblay getting ready to check in the ball as she's pressured by Here's Cone. Cone is pressured by Wardlaw. And there's determination in these people, like the straight faces that we see, But here's Tremblay. Tremblay gonna get it out. Here is Jordan. Jordan gives it to Centrelli. Centrelli trying to find an option here. 7:43 left to play. Here is Tremblay. Tremblay gonna get it out. And here's Tremblay. Tremblay gonna get out to Jordan. Jordan trying to find an option here. Gets it out to Lavergetta. Lavergetta. Holding it. And here's Centrelli. Centrelli to Cone.
Cone just taking time off the clock. Every second matters,
Yep. Yep.
Here's Cone. Great shot.
Great play right there.
Left
And
side.
she is really good at just driving the ball and just putting up a shot like that. So all nothing but call outs that. And that's another steal by Cone. Cone with Tremblay. Tremblay puts it up. Good. 23. Mahwah is now up on a 15-point lead here.
Yes, sir.
6:40 left to
4
play.
points in a quick 10 seconds.
And here is
Slow it again.
Jordan.
We're going to slow it down a little bit, though.
Jordan to Cone. Cone moving up with the ball. He's got Tremblay on the left. Cone getting out to Centrelli. Centrelli moving it out to Jordan. Jordan out to Laverghetta. Laverghetta hitting 300 tonight.
Tremblay with the fake. The shot, no good.
Tremblay for 3, no good. 38-23. There's West Milford. Vaca. Very high on the ball, not a lot of points tonight.
Yep.
And that's a very risky passer from Space Wardlock, and that's going to be a push, so that's going to be West Milford. Will it be a foul, though? That's the question.
Yes.
And it will be.
Foul on the Thunderbirds, number 10.
Foul, not a shooting foul.
In the game for the Highlanders, number 1, Aubrey Fritz. Replaces number 14, Sarah Wardlock.
And here is Space. Space going to get out to Martinez, and she's going to hit that. So that's going to be 26 for West Milford. They're showing a little bit of life. But here's Cone. And
Here's Cone to Laverghetta. Centrelli comes around, gets the ball. To Tremblay right in the middle. Jordan. Contested.
and there's Vaca with the steal.
Great block.
To Fritz.
Still playing press though. Cone.
And it's almost taken, but here's Laurel Space. Laurel Space moving up, in and out, no good. And here's Space. Space gonna get out to Fritz. Fritz,
No good.
no good.
Laverghetta drives down court. Finds
Laverghetta moving.
nice play.
Good. 40 from
Takes it all the way.
4:56 up to play and a timeout.
Let's go.
We are back. West Milford now with the ball, 40-26 in the fourth quarter. Here is Space and Jordan with the steal. We'd also like to update you guys. Ramsey is currently beating the Mahwah boys basketball team by a score of 24-42. There's 6 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
That's a little bit heartbreaking.
They had a good season.
Hey, you know what? Mahwah girls basketball is still in this.
Yep. Tremblay.
No good.
I just want to give some time to shout out all of our seniors. Danny McClanahan, Hamat Singh, Chris Habate, Charlie Ceriti, Ryan Matthews, and Joey DeMarco. Great 4-year tenure here, guys. You guys play great, and best of luck.
Let's keep in mind, though, some of these seniors, they will be going on because we'll cover in the Mahwah baseball team this spring.
Yeah.
You know, Danny McClanahan, Charlie Ceriti, Joey DeMarco. And that's a nice shot there from Taylor Tremblay as she makes this 41.
This basketball program has definitely improved, though.
100%. And that's no good on the second shot. And the shot, no good. In and out from Addison Archaniga. So here's Tremblay. Tremblay trying to find an option here. As she's going to try and find a way to get it to Centrelli or Cone here, but she gets it to Jordan. Jordan's like a two-way player. I like the way she's been playing.
She can drive to the basket, get those fouls in, and she can get the rebounds, and she's just great.
4 minutes left in the game as Mahwah looks to be ending West Milford's season. Robert get it to Jordan. Jordan get out to Tremblay.
Nice play.
It's good. Mahwah makes it 43-26, and they are running away with this game now. And here's space to Fritz, and the shot no good. It's going to be taken by Archaniga. Archaniga with another shot no good, and it's going to be a shooting foul, so Archaniga is going to go to the line.
Does the mercy rule come in for the playoff games too?
What's up?
Does the mercy rule come in for the playoff games?
I don't think so. What is a mercy? Is it like 30 or something like that?
Something like that.
I'm not quite sure. But I don't think a mercy is going to be happening anytime soon. Archaniga with a nice play there. She's going to make it 27.
Good.
I'd like to say something. Mr. J, whenever he texts me, he always responds with the emojis, and I don't see it, so it pops up as text. But shout out Mr. J, he's watching right now at home with his son Steven. And I'd like to shout out the entire Sports Talk Club.
Yes, sir.
None of this would have been possible with any of the people that we've had this year. Shout out Kieran Hetzel, great work with the bowling this year. I believe bowling has one more tournament, and then that's really wraps for the season.
Yep.
Also, shout out Danny, did the boys. Shout out myself, I did the girls and the wrestling team. It was so much fun to learn about wrestling this year. And shout out Chase Moskowitz doing the hockey. Here's Taylor Tremblay now with the ball.
Timeout, Mahwah.
And that's a timeout. 2:52 left when we return. (43-28), 2:52 left to go in this game. Mahwah looking to end West Milford's season. Centrelli going to inbound the ball here, most likely out to Cone. Cone, just an absolute dominant player this year. You know, we just like how humble she is too. Yep. You look at Kaylee Maskins, who was just talking, what looked like was talking some smack out to Cone, and Cone just does not respond. Oh, that's some demon stuff right there. Like that's when you know, like, hey, don't mess with me. You know? But here's Space with a shot, no good. Here's West Milford. And now Aubrey Fritz going to be checked in for her last check-in of her career. You know, it sucks to see that, you know, people, you know, the season ending. It's always such a sad thing, but you know what? One team must win, one team must not.
Yep.
And here is Cone trying to find an option here. Cone is contested heavily. There's Centrelli. Centrelli trying to find an option. Centrelli gets it out to Taylor. Tremblay trying to drive it up. Yeah. Oh, what a play! The Lavergetta's good! Taylor Tremblay threading the needle to Lavergetta, and Lavergetta with a really nice rebound there. And here's the shot, no good from West Milford. Now here is Lavergetta. Lavergetta moving up with the ball. 1:43 left to play in the quarter. And here is Cone, who's just wasting time now. Centrelli to Lavergetta.
They're just going to pass it around, you know?
They're just going to play hot potato, you know? And that's a foul right there from Veka.
I think we're going to check in all the seniors for West Milford.
Maybe, you know. Yep, here's Julia Graceffo now checking in. It looks like, oh, no, never mind. Aubrey Fritz ending her career. And that's emotional.
Yeah.
That's emotional right there. So here's Cone. Cone playing heavily right here. And here's Cone. That's a timeout, Mahwah. And I won't be surprised here if Mahwah does check in their seniors.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's not going to be the last game, luckily, so you never know.
Yeah. I feel bad for Aubrey.
Yeah.
That's tough, you know. She had a really good season this year, too. And, you know, she plays aside her sister.
Yep.
She had 83 points this year, 30, and went at pretty good ratio at the line. So, but it's all gonna be all right.
Freshman Devin Tremblay.
Devin Tremblay now checking in. Julia Graceffo also checking in. So here is.
Here's Julia Graceffo too.
1:22 left to play, and it looks like that Allie Grober is going to be checking in for West Milford too. And that's a foul on Mahwah. Devin Tremblay. 1:19 left to play in the quarter. So, now you look at the bracket. Glen Rock.
Yep.
Oleonia. I don't see how Glen Rock doesn't, Glen Rock should take this home.
Yep.
But it'll be tough for them. And, you know, even like you look at West Milford, a 10 seed, you play the 2 seed. It's not hard to, it is hard. It's hard to play these tough teams, you know.
Yep.
So, nothing but respect to these people. And these people, they work hard 24/7. And, you know, it's a family thing, you know.
Yeah.
So it sucks to see a team like that. But the Mahwah Thunderbirds, they're going on to the semifinals. Most likely going to play Glen Rock. Yeah. And it has been confirmed Mahwah will be hosting the Glen Rock Panthers here at Mahwah High School this Wednesday at 7 p.m.
Yep.
Look out for the Sports Talk Club where we will probably be broadcasting that game. But here's West Milford with a shot, no good. And a shot here from Wildwood, no good. And then here's Space,
Great
no
steal,
good.
but they just couldn't finish that.
They just went 0 for 3 on
Yeah.
shots right there. 51 seconds left to play in this game.
Just 51 more seconds, and then Wednesday night we'll be back here, 7 o'clock.
Yep. 7 o'clock, be here Wednesday. Semi-final matchup. Winner goes to the finals. And Mahwah girls basketball has not won a state sectional game or state sectional final since 1994. And this was the first time that they did win the league. They won it back in 2016, and this is their first time since winning that.
Yep.
So that is excellence right there. 29:45 now. 47 seconds left to play. It gets awkward when it gets quiet in this room, though. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
We'd like to thank everybody once again for joining us. Always a pleasure to be hosting these things.
It's been a great game.
It's been a great game. Always so fun to watch these people play, and always so fun to host everybody here. So West Milford now going to make it 30. That's not bad though. They hit the 30 mark.
Yeah, they've been doing great in the second half.
Laurel Space has had a great game so far. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
And there you go. Laurel Space making it 31.
Oh.
And
Highlanders, number 33, Sarah Huntz, her fourth.
Sarah Wardlaw, I think, checked out. Nope. Excuse me, nope. And here's Devin Tremblay. 40 seconds left to play here. And he's going to get to Hoffman. Hoffman getting out to Lichtenheim. Lichtenheim now trying to find a play here. That's a foul right there for Lichtenheim. And that is some unpleasantment from the West Milford crowd. They are not happy with Lichtenheim's little move right there. It looked a little bit unintentional, though.
Yeah.
I would say so. So Glenrock does defeat Leonia. So, like we said, Mahwah will be hosting Glenrock here. And Mahwah's 29 seconds away from victory. And that's a huge shot by Lichtenheim. Lichtenheim trying to find a play here, gets it out to Hoffman. He's going to get to Lichtenheim. Lichtenheim now holding it. 16 seconds left to play in the game. There is a huge block by Ekwe, and Lichtenheim gets it out to Graceffo. Graceffo, 9 seconds left to play in the game. And she's going to dribble this ball out, most likely. And will she hit a buzzer beater? And that's the game. Mahwah wins 45-31. What a game here tonight.
Not done yet.
And they are not done yet, baby. Mahwah will be going on to play the Glenrock Panthers here at Mahwah High School. And wow, what a game. Thunderbirds win 45-31. So let's talk about this game. That was a great game right there. And wow, offensive game was amazing. The defensive game was outstanding. And the Mahwah Thunderbirds, they go on to the semifinals, and nothing but greatness you can see from here. So Mahwah puts up 48 points in their first game, and they put up 45 in their next game, giving them a total of 93 points scored in this state tournament so far. In 2 games. That's absolutely crazy right there. Unreal from the girls, and that's just something that you want to see from a team like that. And they get to go home knowing that they get to go to semifinals, and what a game, Chis. What do you have? All right, so sports talk player of the game, Taylor Tremblay, great game here tonight. You know, she played an amazing offensive and defensive game, and she's been leading this team to victory, and she's been playing nothing but phenomenal for this team. Anyways, that's going to do it from the Sports Talk Radio. I'm your play-by-play analyst, Nicholas.